what's up?
Hello, everybody.
Finally.
Gonna be interesting. 5v5 casting, first time ever doing it.
Team YSL versus Team Ascendancy.
Yeah, this
is.
is...
Those are names. Gotta make sure and check who's on which team.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, is it 6-6 right now, or is...
Alright, so Botwright, crispeechris, Extra Soft, Morty, RN16, A4S are on Team YSL, and Countdown, Gibothy, Jaheemameme, Maverick, 360, and Ryman are on Team Ascendancy.
Let's go. I'm excited.
I am excited too. This is awesome.
We'll check out the sites right now. We have the... it doesn't show... Is there any way I can see who players are?
What do you mean?
Because like it doesn't show their player icon, just their blobs.
Oh yeah, there's no way. With the new update, they removed it for some reason. But
okay. All right. Looks like an A short and an A long play here. Let's go over to the other side. We'll go to their bomb carrier right now.
I'm looking at Viper. Yep.
A short play. Jaheem will take down Joker. Botwright, beautiful trade. 3-4 right now. On site. Great take, just very fast. It's good play.
Have to go for the retake. It's a 3v4.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. They're pushing in from Heaven and CT. The only two real entry points. Does not get his arrow off. It's gonna be very interesting to see how he plays it off. Gets the flash off. Flashes his teammate though. 3v2, 3v1. Good play by our RN taking down their Sova. And he takes down very beautiful 2K for him right now.
Down to a
1v1 here. Does not know where he's at. He's pushing in from, it's looking like Heaven. Go to his perspective now. Heaven take while he's behind the boxes. He does get a spot of him.
Oh.
And wow, very good 3K by RN. That was amazing.
Good first
round.
Very close. Look at that. What a good start. Alright. Now we're moving on to the second round. We're gonna see what Team Ascendancy. Hold on, I gotta check this again.
Yeah, let me pull up their Discord, so I won't be checking, check. 'Cause I'm a streamer and everything. So we'll check their Discord. I don't see who is playing because again, I just got out of a comp game, so it's my fault. Probably should have prepared a little bit better, but
it's fine.
It's gonna be looking like a B push or maybe a garage push. Because one is checking that C long. Like hope it does get that arrow off. We'll see. Taking down garage is 3v2 for the defenders. With 3 sites, it's extremely hard.
Oh, I was gonna get taken down on C. They do have control of C now.
They do. And 2 rotating coming from C. The RN could pick off their Phoenix. Let's see what happens. He does in fact get him. Good play. It's a 1v4, and he is spotted. Doesn't decide to break it. There we go. Wow.
Close call right there.
Crazy. That was crazy.
They do have the location though with the camera, and this 1v4 is looking very bad for Team Ascendancy.
Why are we windowed? Little W, can I get out of window? Hello.
It's gonna be really hard.
Alright, and I do again apologize. Where the hell is the apply button? First casting 5v5, so I'm really this is definitely new for both of us. The menu is very hard.
My numbers aren't working. My number pad. Oh, there we go. Now it's working.
It is working. We'll check stat. It's looking from the attacker's point the attacker point of view. Right now, we're looking at a pretty competent A push. Probably this A split. Their team comp is, in my opinion, some of the probably the greatest team comp you can get. You have your healer, you have your info, and you have your entry fraggers. So here we have an A split. Here, a delayed A split. Interesting.
But just
what a nice shot by Crispy.
And is already rotating. So Team YSL already has control of site though here.
Yeah, very very good control of site. That's the problem with 3 sites. You have to be able to make sure that you can. 1 on site versus 5 is not easy, especially with players hitting their headshots.
That fire orb's gonna slow the retake down. They've got the spike down, and now time's gonna start ticking by. It's gonna get more and more difficult for Team Ascendancy to take over.
Does get a nice little shot on Chris. This could find his teammate though. 2 on site, 2 CT.
Oh, nice body shot there. Doesn't get
beautiful.
into the kill though.
Here we have a 2v3 here. One from CT and one from Heaven. Takes down. Joker takes down Maverick. Good play. Is spotted. Running headshot. Won't work. Good try from defenders. This is looking like a very good match. It's 0-2-3 for the attackers. However, this, in my opinion, this map is very attacker heavy. So you never know what you'll see. This could be pretty cool.
Definitely,
all right,
dude. I mean, it's a 3-point lead, but that basically means nothing right now as long as both teams keep playing smart. We can see that Team Ascendancy is going to go for an eco round.
Yeah.
But, man, YSL going for that confident full buy. They have no worries right now as to what the rest of the match might look like.
Take a look at the leaderboard real quick as we go in. Very evenly distributed.
Oh,
he's going to try to use his ult here. Nice.
More time on
Anytime you get a frag with, frag and sights with your ult is just a good time, honestly. Does get a few marks on the Sova. We'll be able to tell that information to his team.
Nice
flash from
coming.
B, however.
Yeah.
Sova is still the only man on site while 4 people decide to push him.
Phoenix gonna self-heal on B.
Botwright's gonna take down Raze. Very good play. Good angle by Raze, but cannot pull off that kill.
Gibothy just waiting for that flank right there. He's just keeping an eye. Gonna push in with Phoenix here. He's gonna heal him.
Yeah.
That's gonna give him a better chance, but
unlucky.
Does not
tries to spray through flash.
Another flash.
Unlucky flash. Interesting that he didn't push in with his flash. However, his teammate does back him up there. It's gonna be a 2v3 for the attackers.
And looks like they're both gonna be pushing the barrage.
Shooting at his teammate? What's going on over there?
Not quite
Good
sure.
dash, 1v1, bomb going down. And he has it.
I will not die here.
Maybe he has it. We think he has it.
This should be an easy defuse here. It's actually
good stuff.
Kind of close, but could get the
We'll take that.
here.
We'll take that.
There we go. Good plays. Unfortunately, that was just unlucky by Team YSL, who didn't manage to keep the site under control. But up until that last second there, it was looking like a very
Jokers is going to be streaming the...
What?
Did they not put my link in there? Lol.
I think they did. They should have. I sent the link to Agony, so...
Yeah, I'll put the link in there.
At least I think I did.
We'll do it after. After this game. Oh, a little lag there. Sorry about that, folks.
Another confident
That's
A
right.
push. Seems like.
Get out of my way!
Peeking from heaven. Jet's gonna ult. Sage does get flashed and a bit of damage on heaven, but still looking fine. Flowing orb onto heaven is gonna deny that area for
and they have sight. And the attackers are just doing it beautifully. They're just being able to take that sight so well from him and forcing him to fall back. They have bomb. This could be a very good point.
Oh, very confident jump there. Although that wasn't ult use.
Oh, nice shots by RN getting that wall bang.
Another slowing orb denying the area, but they don't know. Oh, never mind, they do.
Alright, 1v4. 4 countdown. We'll see what happens here.
Phoenix is kind of low, but does get healed by Sage, and this 4v1 is starting to look a little impossible. Or not impossible.
Maybe the save. Yep, he's gonna go for the save.
Smart play there.
Smart, very smart move. Just out of options. Unlucky.
Honestly, there's not much more he could do. Looking around these corners to see if you can get an exit frag, but it looks like all the attackers are just moving away from site through T-spawn. And that will be a good save by Brimstone, who did not manage to retake the site, but it's a smart play because that was a 1v4. And their economy is not looking too good right now. Team Ascendancy is going to have to go for a nice little play in order to start catching back up with Team YSL, who has gone for the full buy, 4 Vandals and a Phantom, and they've got plenty of credits to spare.
Yeah.
They always have a Jet on C-Long, just ready to snipe anyone who comes their way, but Team YSL looking like they're still going to go for that A push. I don't know exactly what happened with that Sage there. That was interesting.
Yeah. It's going to look like a 4v5 right now for the attackers. The attackers are doing very well. Sova decides to pop his ult.
Oh, manages to get the frag on the other Sova. Good use
Very
of
good.
Welcome to my
I feel like
world.
interesting wall. Doesn't get the full thing out of it. It will delay them a little bit.
Viper with the ult. This is going to make it so much harder for the defenders to
Especially
retake
with a
the site.
5v3 too. Wow, just good play by Countdown to figure out where he's at and just make that SMS. Wow. Let's pop out with the Viper. That Viper ult is going to go away now. Very possible 2v2 here. Oh, good flash. Perfect timing.
Unlucky,
Good
though.
play by the attackers to finish it off.
Very close one once again, down to 26 HP. Botwright manages to save the round, and that gives the Team YSL a 4-point lead over Team Ascendancy. And now everything is
Playing it
looking
pretty
more
slow.
bleak. Interestingly enough, Brimstone on their team is going to go for a Phantom buy, and so they're mostly ecoing, and obviously the Marshall doesn't cost too much, so they've got that. But, man, that's an interesting layout right there. Brimstone always smoking on the defensive side, smoking through mid-doors. Doesn't prove to be too effective, though, although that's a nice entry frag by Brimstone. And that brings it
Looking
down
like
to
the
a
C
3v5.
split push too.
Actually, a 2v5.
Good, insane Countdown just puts them in their place here. This is looking not so good for the the attackers right now. With that 5v2.
Oh, down to...
Besides bringing down two of them, good play. It's a 1v3 here. See what happens. Joker's a very good player in my opinion. Not seen it for a while.
Oh, nice.
There,
Great
unlucky.
control there. Manages to get the frag, 16 HP left. And
Little disrespect there, eh?
they're gonna start, yeah. But they're gonna start to close the gap a little bit here, hopefully.
Yeah, it's
on
all
their
about
side.
figuring out how the team plays and figuring out how you can.
I see YSL are always, you know, really determined to keep that A push. Although Cypher is gonna be going around the other direction.
Yeah, it's gonna be looking like a 1C, 1 garage, 1B, and 2A, which is smart because they are pushing A primarily here. But we have a looks like a B window and a garage push. See if they get that input off and they can rotate as fast as possible.
Joke's over. You're dead.
All right, Phoenix decides to ult, pushes in. Oh, see what happens here. Gets slowed a little bit. Just amazing how they just take sides so well. Their characters just play well together.
It's flawless.
So they
right
locked
now.
off both sides. Absolutely. That's kind of crazy. I've never seen anybody use the burst on the
Gibothy
Bulldog.
Blocked out by the Sage wall here. Doesn't leave him a lot of options. And now Sova going in for the recon.
Revealing area.
Gets a little damage.
Do you know where Sova is? So they have
He's got the location,
one.
though. This is good.
Yeah. Or with 5 on site though, it's gonna be very hard. Pushing from both sides.
Nice.
It's 2 picks though. Good play by him. Sage will be able to get that heal off pit.
Shut
Oh,
that's a 3K
2v2
right there.
doesn't have time though.
It's a little too late. Sage is going to go for the self-heal. And they're going to be running away from him. I'm not sure if they can escape the radius here. They
Let's see.
should be
Yeah,
able
they
to.
could- oh, they're perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, I wasn't quite sure. At least on where they planted it. But, good stuff.
That was a fucking great play. I like
Great
it a lot.
round, yeah, I agree. So I'm looking at both their teams. They've got an ult for Brimstone and Sage actually on both sides with the ult. That's going to be a playmaker right there. If either team gets into a rough situation, Sage can always go for the res.
Yeah, that's useful to
always
have.
something they can depend on.
Yeah, both teams have it. Cypher's ult used is very useful for, you know, finding those last players. Could be really well for the attackers just once they get on site. It's looking like an A split here. We go to their point of view. RN leading the pact, and Crispy with the top frag.
My ult's not
And
ready.
while the defenders are actually going to be having 2 people ecoing and 1 person saving. It's a few shots down on Sage.
Oh, what a wall placement. That's going to make it very hard for Team Ascendancy to be able to pick up Heaven.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
again,
only
they just
wasting
they
time.
literally push out so well. It's crazy. I wish I could push out this whole night and play, you know?
Yeah, that's just really good plays. And wow, wallbang headshot right there from Sova. Maverick trying to the retake. It's going to be looking very hard for him to come back from this. He's stuck in a corner in a 1v4. And he's in a lot of trouble here. He has to get out. Another player here and gets shot down. And now Team YSL with a 5-point lead. And they have 2 ults. But Team Ascendancy does have 4 ults now. And this could be a game changer here, because if they play it right, they can easily win this round, even by saving. But that's quite interesting, because there's Sage. Look at that. It goes for an operator buy. That's wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, the
Hopefully
attackers. I say it
play.
again because they just pushing so well, just so well.
Gonna go for the A push as always, but they are going A short, so there is one player going long. But
Get out
Sage
of my way.
on the defending side is looking a little reluctant. Oh, gets a leg shot, I believe. Yes, that's down to 23 HP on the Viper. Good leg shot. Good ults. 2 people down. That's a good use of an ult right there. Makes it harder. He's gonna get the Viper down. That's a 3K. And now Jet is also using her ultimate ability. And is not gonna use it properly. It's down to a 1v1. And that is gonna be a good sound cue for Sova to find out. And he knows that. And now it's going to make it easier for Sova to find out where he is. He's going to have to peek this angle carefully. But look at that. That's interesting. Sova is going to rotate around and come in from a different angle here. Confuse Phoenix a little bit. He's got time running down on the clock, but it's fine because he knows that if he wants to, he can easily get that frag, and that's a good clutch from Sova. And Team YSL once again takes the round, but as always, pretty close. Good plays coming from both teams, and now Team YSL on the attacking side. They have 4 ults, and Phoenix did just use his ult, I believe. And so we're gonna have to find out how that works. Once again, looks like they're going for a key push. They're waiting for that push, but nothing there. Gibothy here stuck in the C, not really knowing what's going to happen. And here we have RN16A4S. Gonna go for the bomb plant. Down to a 3v4. Botwright gets a frag on Brimstone. Good recon bolt onto Phoenix is going to give the defenders a good idea on how to retake the site. But they are waiting longer than expected, and it's going to be more and more difficult as time goes on. Jet is going to get located by this recon bolt. Sova does go down, and that's the end right there of the retake attempt. And once again, with a 7-point lead, Team YSL is leading the game with no problem whatsoever, stacked on credits. Sova is at 11k, and interestingly enough, Team Ascendancy is going to go for the full buy nonetheless. And Gibothy once again with the operator. We'll see.
Alright, sorry, I was...
No problem, man. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the sounds and stuff.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I'll spike it down.
Oh, that's an interesting entry frag coming from Jaguar does manage to get a frag on.
Where is everyone hiding?
Down to a 4v4. Good trade from both teams. Cypher uses his ult, and now the team locations are compromised for Team Ascendancy, and they've seen that there were players on A, so they're going to take this as an advantage to quickly take control of Site A, while Team Ascendancy still has no idea. Only one player gets that information, and now that they've seen, they're going to start rotating into Site.
Nowhere to run!
Cypher with the angle to check. Sova is going to go for the ult. Doesn't seem like he gets any effective plays on there, but they do have the locations of the player outside of sight. And now Brimstone gonna have to play this smart. Sage does have an ult she could use. Their location is compromised here. They know they're gonna come in. They've got the Cypher camera. Good headshot coming in from Botwright, or from Countdown. And crispeechris crispeechris gonna go for the free fire to a 2v3. We're gonna have to start on the right side of the time. Good exit frag, and 3 players on the attacking team gonna go down. So even though Team Ascendancy did not manage to win that round, they did get 3 players, but it's no problem because it's team switch either way. So with an 8-point lead now, Team YSL is going to be on the defending side, and we're going to see if they can manage to close this game out 13-2, or if it's time for Team Ascendancy to make a comeback play as they go for the push here at C-Long. Looks like you're going to have 1 player on Team Ascendancy watching mid just to cover the rotation. They've got the location of Sage back of sight, and Sage does do a very smart play to slow down, and that is going to completely deny Team Ascendancy of the push. All of the defenders are already starting to rotate, and it's looking like it's going to be a very difficult push for Team Ascendancy. Team YSL are easily getting frags, but it is and now they're getting, oh, what a flank. Down to a 1v3, and that's about it. 11-2. 9-point lead. It's gonna look like a very rough game for Team Ascendancy here. Team YSL with no problem so far. Let's see now. Team Ascendancy gonna go for the A push. They've got 1 player quickly peeking. Gonna get the recon bolt down. Their locations, all of their locations are compromised, and as soon as that recon bolt
Revealing area.
got their locations, Team YSL already rotating, but they are gonna, interestingly enough, rotate out. I'm not quite sure what happened here. They do think it might be B, and this gives a chance for Team YSL or Team Ascendancy to take control of the site. That's going to give them a major advantage. Brimstone here on the attacking side. Going to look out here, make sure, check the rotation. He's going to place a few smokes down.
Smokes down.
Doesn't see the player pass by in his line of sight. He's going to rotate back onto the side to help defend.
Enemy down.
And that is a good close from Team Ascendancy. YSL was not expecting that for sure. That was a good play. It's going to keep them alive for just a few more rounds here. 11-3. And now Team YSL is going to have to consider going for a bit of an eco round here, because they don't want to have to start spiraling out of control in terms of economies. Interesting here, Jet is going to go for an early play. They still don't, I'm not quite sure if they got the location. I believe they got a few players with that arrow. That's going to be a good frag coming in from Jet. Gets the shotgun kill. They're a little reluctant now because Team YSL, already knowing that they're going to be going on to A site, have started to close out some options for Team Ascendancy. Spike Carrier is going to push in though here. He's very confident. He knows there's a player here in the corner. He's going to go while he's reloading. Nice timing there. Still not going for the long plan. That's going to bring up 1-3, and Sage now struggling all alone with the Sheriff in heaven. Not looking too good. The recon bolt actually manages to hit right on the body, and that's going to be a very bad situation. Or going to try to retake side. The knife attempt Sage, but kind of a disrespectful play attempt trying to get the player there with a knife kill, but good comeback coming in from Team Ascendancy, who is going to attempt to bring this game back up at least a little bit. Who knows, they might manage to make an entire reverse sweep here in the comeback, but all Team YSL has to do is win 2 rounds, and they're done with this match. Good smoke coming in from Jet.
Revealing area.
And a nice arrow also from Sova. They're going to be quietly pushing out the side. They've got the locations of a few players. They're going to be checking corners, zoning in. They have an idea of where the lockdown side is, and they're going to have an easy control of A site as it's down to a 2v4. Morty going to come in from A long with Jekor. From A side, and that's a flawless win right there. Good round coming in from Team Ascendancy, who was doing exactly what Team YSL was doing when they were on the attacking side. They're just going for that quick A push, site control, still giving a little bit of doubt on players who are defending, and as it appears, they're getting to sites a little late. I'm looking at the map right now, and it seems like Team YSL is very confident that they're going to have a C push. They've got 3 players in C area, one looking from garage window, only one person on B. They're going to have 2 rotating A. They've seen the recall, and now they're going to get the rotation. A nice frag coming in from Countdown. It's down to a 4v5. Through mid. This is interesting because they faked A, and I think Team YSL does realize that they're gonna get the spike, and I think once they get the information, they might decide to go C, but it looks like they're going for a straight B. If they can get control of the site, they can smoke out both sides, and it's going to be very hard. But there is a risk of them getting pinned down on both sides, and in fact, Team YSL is struggling a little bit here. This is going to be a very hard fight. Doesn't manage to get the frag, and the only player left is Sova, who's down to 22 HP. This is looking like it's going to be a very difficult fight, if not impossible. And another round win coming in from Team Ascendancy. And surprisingly enough, Team YSL is still winning with a 5-point lead, but YSL is slowly creeping their way back. And look at their economies now. They have nothing to lose at the moment. They are so stacked on credits that Team YSL decides to go for the full buy here, which is going to be very risky because if they lose this, they're going to be very low on credits overall, and it's going to just make it even easier for Team Ascendancy to make their way back up. As usual, the recon ball, they never managed to get it in time. It's going to reveal the locations of the players. They have 3 players on A side.
Revealing
one
area.
rotating out, though.
Joke's over! You're dead!
So the use of an ultimate coming in from Phoenix. If he does get flashed, and they're sitting tight in this corner, but now Team YSL has complete control over A site, and it's going to be very hard to take this side. They might have to consider rotating around, and doesn't manage to get an ult kill. Jet.
Come on, let's go!
Phoenix ults, check the corners, get an idea of what's on side. They see that they're in complete control. This is their time. They could decide to rotate out, close in from both sides. And now it's looking a little hard for Phoenix.
Careful now.
Self-heal. He's in a lot of trouble right now. He can get close in from both sides, but Team YSL does decide to stay onto A side, making sure, checking all angles, just ensuring that player from Team Ascendancy isn't going to make his way in. They do have one player rotating onto C from the defensive side on Team YSL, crispeechris. Moving on along very quietly. And they might come into a close encounter. Here's footsteps here with only almost 10 seconds remaining. He's going to get caught by the truck line, and that is the end of Maverick 360. Unfortunately, that was a good attempt at faking it out. And now 12-6. All they need is one more round, and YSL will be moving on to the next bracket. go for here. This is going to be a desperate play coming in, trying to take the round out.
Smoke's down.
From Team Ascendancy, but YSL, with only one player on C side, is going to manage to get the slow down. That slows things down a lot and gives a bunch of time for Team YSL to rotate and take control of C side. And that is why players from Team Ascendancy have already decided to rotate out, although they're going to be met with a lot of heavy fire. This is close here. They've got complete control of A side now. And Spike is planted. Time is going to start ticking down. Operator play coming in from the defensive side. Botwright. Morty shot by countdown. And it's down to a 3v3. Jet is looking very low, but they do have time ticking by. Still with the advantage, they now have the information that Chet is and down to a 1v2. It's looking like a good retake coming in. Phoenix goes out, manages to get one frag, and that is about it. And a clutch. That is so unlucky. Oh man, I can't believe what just happened. What just happened? A huge misplay. The fall damage from heaven is gonna cost them the round. Team YSL, a huge blow from them. And Team Ascendancy, unfortunately, or Team Ascendancy, fortunately for them, is gonna give them another chance to make the comeback. The usual recon ball coming in from Soda.
Nowhere to run!
Welcome to
Alright,
my
sorry.
world.
Sniper. Oh, welcome back.
So sorry. I know.
problem.
We had some problems, but they're fixed. Stream sounds better.
I don't know if
A lot
you
better.
saw last round, the fall damage.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Idiot, but what are you gonna do about it?
That's so unlucky. What can I say?
Yeah. Interesting, they're gonna rotate, or not rotate, they're gonna put that mid. Be able to get the one guy in mid. Man Garage will be able to easily rotate. They will get the bolt on him though. And they won't get the plan off though. Interesting.
Okay, well they have to control
Nowhere
C-side
to
now.
run!
They're gonna go for the plan.
They do. Looking like 2 flanking, 3 flank.
Silva is gonna hold.
2 flanking. Coming Garage and long.
Raze checking flank, countdown.
Oh, whoa.
Frag.
He'll get one of them. Alright, it's gonna be a 2 versus 4 scenario. We'll go to his side. Whoa, that's unlucky. Morticals.
Morty left all alone in a 4v1.
Morty's left all alone, man.
Sage is
Could he
pretty
clutch
low.
a kick? He is defending.
Chance that camera's gonna reveal his
Camera
location.
taken out.
Oh, doesn't manage to get the frag. And that is another loss. Round
Sure
loss
to
right
tell
there.
Matt that you guys said he's stupid. Who? The guy who fell?
You're on stream right now?
Yeah, I need to mute more. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you're good. Man, this is not looking good for Team YSL. Team Ascendancy is slowly making the comeback, and it was very unexpected. They now have, Team YSL now has no credits left after this round bye. Interesting that they haven't gone for some full save or some round like that. It would prevent Team Ascendancy from managing to creep their way back up.
It's interesting. They push site very well. I mean, not as well as the defenders did, but they brought it back. You know, that was what was it 10 or it was 9-3, I think, right?
Yeah, it was
At the switch.
I can't
So
remember exactly, but nice recon goal right there. Reveals Silva's location. They know he's going to be rotating out through CT.
He'll get that.
Take control of sight. Good smoke.
Does
into
get that
heaven.
smoke, heaven smoke off. They have sight right now. It's gonna be a 4v4.
The area
4v3 now.
Right here. Oh, Morty's gonna
Now
creep way
retake
in.
is the hardest thing. 3v3. Phoenix super low. No heals at all on the team.
Oh, how sneaky. And he's taking back
Morty.
that.
4v4 or
Another
2v2.
trade.
4.
Nice shotgun play coming in from.
That's it right
good
here.
ult.
Oh, good ult. Will he get a kill? Will not get any kill.
Very
Wow.
close. Grammar. Just kidding. Math. Nice frag coming in from
Uh oh, here we go.
It's down
He's
to
super
1v1.
low too. He's gonna play that side.
Oh,
Oh
what a
my
clutch.
god, what a clutch. Jeez, good stuff. Was he the guy who died last round? Or would the guy that died to fall? He
No,
was, right?
That was Phoenix, I believe.
Oh, okay. I was about to
Yeah.
say, he's
Super
not stupid
unlucky,
anymore.
too.
Good play. That was just a good clutch. They have a good chance of bringing this back.
Hey man, you gotta
Very
you gotta
good
stop being
chance.
mean to the players, man. You gotta be nice, man.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're trash, kid.
You're a caster, dude.
Yeah.
Trash. Gotta be professional.
Trash caster.
Trashcaster.com. If that's a thing.
Such a big deal.
Probably is. I'll bet you. I'm gonna check later. After we're done with this match. That recouple, they managed to get it finally. Oh, took him a good 6
Oh,
or
it
7
is.
rounds to actually figure out.
Did they
that
not? Oh, they
someone
didn't go
was-
off. Good stuff by them.
Yeah, doesn't get the location, but they did hear the gunshots and they know the push.
They
is
are
gonna be
rotating.
A.
That's
either way.
that's an interesting.
The recon bolt suddenly popped in those players, but I think Viper's gonna go for a good play here. It's gonna
Joke's
deny
over. You're dead.
a lot of area.
Yeah. Bomb
And,
isn't down yet. They're holding him really well here. Let's get that crucial smoke off.
Oh, nice wall bang coming in from Gibothy. And Morty now stuck in this little corner right here. He's gonna see if he manages to get any information. Down to a 2v4. This is looking
This
like
could be it.
a good round. Possibly.
They're
gonna
look-
take
they're
the
looking-
win.
And they have bomb too.
Yeah, this is looking a little hopeless now for
And they have the bomb too.
Team Ascendancy, although they did make such a good comeback.
Check out what the attackers are doing on the side. They're rotating from A short to A lobby. And
Recon balls
well,
goes
man,
Goes for the res.
unfortunate doesn't get it off.
Good try. We're gonna have to hold off this area, and it's
Okay.
looking like it's.
That's looking like game here. Good play by the attackers just to rotate immediately.
Good game.
Or the defenders. Yeah,
Holy
that's
crap.
game.
That was,
Good
that
game,
was
boys.
unexpected though. I thought Team YSL was gonna get a clean sweep over Team
Yeah.
Ascendancy, but man, Ascendancy is just.
Good effort for them bringing it back.
They were definitely strong on the attack.
Let me get some pogs in the chat. Pogs, goodly. Give me that pog, my only chatter. Alright, now that the casting is done, good stuff from the boys. Very
sir.
good play, I think.
Look at those stats. Let's sort them
yeah.
individually. Good
We'll see,
stats coming in.
Admins, sorry, I muted for the entire time. It's my fault. I had some technical
Yeah, from the
issues.
stream, no problem, man.
Yeah.
We're good. We
Stream
got it
will love you.
recorded and everything.
Yeah.
And,
So, I want to see the bracket, so I actually know.
it's on the. Let's see.
Yeah, I have it pulled up here.
Okay, great. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna hop into their channel, see what's going
Yeah,
on.
Ascendancy. Yeah,
705
Good
sweats.
Stuff. Good stuff, guys. Holy crap, that was a close game.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were gonna
Bro.
sweep them.
Jesus Christ.
You saw my
Could've
fucking
closed the damn game.
What'd you say,
I choked, man.
dude?
Don't even talk about choking. I choked hard. Did you see my first game compared to that game, man? I had shit.
I can't even remember
like-
who died of fall damage.
Oh, I had no option. Like,
Oh, that
I
was
was
so unlucky. I felt so bad, man. I was like, that is just unlucky, dude. You guys had that.
Nah,
and it's
but-
like,
But we played them like a game before.
Here, I'm inviting you guys. I'm inviting. We're
It's
defending
alright.
first.
you guys are hopping into
Yeah,
another
but-
game. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Team Ascendancy real quick, see what they have to say, and yeah. All right. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hello.
Casting your match. Good stuff, guys. I thought you guys were gonna get sweeped. A good match coming in there.
Nice.
Put in a good effort.
That was intense, man. Hey,
Oh,
even though you guys lost, I thought that was a great comeback, dude.
thanks.
That was
Yeah.
stressful.
Thanks.
My effort going the same way every time.
Dude, that's just I mean, honestly, I have to say on that map, the A push is just the only viable push in my opinion. I mean, sometimes you can get some options at B, but there's not much you can do. It's
No.
tough. It's tough stuff, man.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Yep, you guys played it really well. I was
Yeah.
glad to be able to cast that. I'm gonna have it posted up on YouTube soon. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch it.
I bet. All right. Thanks
All
for
right,
thanks
yeah.
for letting me cast this match, guys.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yep.
Of course.
Casting it. We had a
Alright.
great time.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Thank you. See you guys later.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Everybody's night since we're just chilling here.
All right. So we're gonna be casting Team 705 next. I'm
705 gang versus
Yeah, I'm gonna
Who they
stop
playing?
recording and then start a new recording. All right. So
Smart.
See you guys later.
Very
That was a
smart.
good match. Team Ascendancy versus Team YSL. Good stuff, guys. See ya.